Good day, traders. This is Rich with some price action on the market. It's currently 4:06 p.m. November 17th, 2020, Tuesday. Happy birthday, Mother. Hope everyone's doing well. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the video, and comment on the video. Looking at NIO right here. Earnings coming out. NIO sees quarter four sales, 921 million versus 947. Or versus 805. This thing's going to bounce, I think. Not impressed. Give me a second here. I want to do this with you guys. We got... negative 12 beats negative 17 cents a share. So let's look at the daily on this thing. Wrong stock. Get to that in a minute here, guys. Now the day went. I'm just going to see if I can get a trade off here. Well, maybe down at the 40 level. If it gets through 40, maybe a back through 40. I'm going to see if that sets up. And I hope everyone's having a better day than I had yesterday. I had a better day today than I did yesterday too. My ear still hurts, but I'm still rocking and rolling here. I'm going to put this on a 2 minute. Actually, I'm going to put it on a 1 minute chart. Kind of see what it does with volume. I really think this goes because the news wasn't great, but it wasn't terrible either. But it's been up so high. All the EV players are in play today, like BLNK, WKHS, and of course yesterday, big news on Tesla. Tesla getting added to the S&P 500. It's funny. I took an after hours trade at 450. Actually went against me 3 points. I let it go against me 3 points. Rallied back up. Actually went up a point and a half. And then went against me 3 points. I mean, I was moving at 50 cents at a time. Small shares. And then it ripped. And by accident, I sold it all at 450.50. Next thing you know, it's at 465. I guess you could say it was a big miss on my part. But that's so be it. You know, no big deal there. Unfortunately, I missed it. And today I missed a big one. Or I shouldn't say I missed a big one, but missed a couple trades. One on Roku and bigger share size in Boeing. So let's get into that in a second here. I'm going to pause for a second because I want to see if this develops into something. And maybe we can create a trade. I really like it to get below 40, but that's asking a lot. Okay, so it looks like it's turning up here, and it didn't go as far as I wanted to go for me to get into this trade. So let's go check out some of the plays from today that were in action. We're talking BLNK, move through 13 here, just beautiful, no pain, all the way up to 1450, I believe 1457. You can pin in any EV play today. The move through 2150 here all the way up to 2219, just a nice little trade there. Tesla didn't really set up the way I wanted to today. It just kind of faded off. I took this trade here for a point, and not much on that one, not much at all. It kind of rolled over and then just kind of died. So all that news about being added to the S&P was just heavy. And now Tesla is going to get heavier because more volume is going to come into it in a different way than we're used to, since big ETFs and mutual funds and stuff like that have to purchase it. It's going to not. I don't think it's going to move as well as it ever did in the past. I mean, I think it's going to make its moves on days, but it's just not going to do what it used to doing. So yesterday, I really struggled with being in the wrong place at the wrong time. I was a little out of it with my ear. Still bothering me. It's so weird. Let's go back to NIO real quick. I see it making almost new highs. So, wow, this thing might rip through 47. I'm not trading it, but we'll keep an eye on it. Let's just go to Roku real quick. Roku here. It just kind of ripped up at the beginning of the day, and it was almost impossible to find an entry into it. And then this candle here topped out at 238.98, maybe a little too far for me, but the break back up through 238 here kind of pulled back a little bit, but the move through 238 on this particular candle was really nice and ripped 242. I think I got in this trade and failed, and then this secondary move, because I was looking at 2-minute candles at the time, Then ripped on this one to 242 for 4 points, and I was down 120 on this trade. And then, now I was down like maybe $100 altogether. So I was just like, oh my God, here we go again. It was unfortunate. And then BLNK came in, and I missed BLNK. And then my buddy announced Boeing. Now, Boeing did this nice move yesterday, if you remember, just a significant climb up to 202 something from 186 or so, and then it did this curl and continuation to the 200 breakout. So I actually got out of most of my shares between 200 and 201. So I had 200 shares because I didn't really think it was going to move as well. And then for some reason, it just ripped up from 202 all the way to 211. I got some small shares off at the highs here. Made like 200, and we'll see what I made. $236 on that particular trade, and I ended the day with $135 gained on the day. It was unfortunate that I took that Roku. I didn't take that Roku second trade because the Roku second trade was so fast. Yeah, I probably would have gotten some shares off a little too early, but I would have definitely gotten at least $200, $300 out of that trade. It was just unfortunate that it happened that way. But those things happen. There's nothing I can really do. So, wow, it did move up almost to 47. Let's see if it continues here. I don't even see an entry. I guess you could have taken the new high on this 1 minute candle through 43.50, and it ripped up. But overall, better day. In the morning, the trades were active. In the afternoon, it was really hard to find something. I think only one trade was called, which is like NNOX, which went up like 45 cents, but it was a pretty tough trader. And I've traded them in the past, so I knew that was going to be a tough trader. Actually, beyond, I thought about taking a secondary move through this 29 level. I'm on 1 minute chart, so it's hard to tell. But if you go to a 5 minute, kind of gross chart, to be honest with you, not something I was trading. Volume was very slim on Beyond, and then it stepped up at the end of the day, you can see here. But I tried to get through 129, so I was looking for another move through the 29, and it ripped almost to 130, 129.97 to be exact. So if I traded that, I would have traded it late, but that was a nice little setup there at the end of the day. A gradual climb up. It was a green day for Beyond. It wasn't like it was getting hammered or anything like that, but look at the volume compared to the previous 10 days or so, 7 days or so. It was definitely way down below compared to the big shakeout on their earnings day and stuff like that. So it's Tuesday. I'm positive. It's good to be on the green side again. Yesterday was just a little miserable in the sense of just not feeling it. I'm happy to be where I'm at today, and I'm hoping to continue that tomorrow. Make sure you comment, like, and subscribe to the channel. I appreciate that. Smash the like button like they always say. Just doesn't hurt to just hit the like button. Doesn't affect you in any way. And we'll just continue doing what I do for the rest of the week. You guys have a good one. Have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.